What I wanted to check today is if we send, invitations to 2,000 people, on behalf of Step Up. I'm just taking 2,000 because I want to assume a really, extreme scenario, right? If we send invitations to 2,000 people, so that 2,000 number is here, and 200 of them connect back, which is roughly 10% of them, and 20 of those 200 engage with us, basically talk with us, chat with us, So 200 connect back, 20 talk with us, and one guy is signing up with us. So for every 2,000 people that we talk to, one sign up with us, right? This is the current scenario. For every 2,000 people that we talk to, only one sign up. And because we need to talk to 2,000 people, it will take any normal person minimum 4 months to finish this thing, right? So it is very much possible, assuming we don't make any mistakes in selecting the right 2,000 people, that we are very, prompt, etc. It is very much possible to win one client for every 2,000 people that we connect to and engage with and converse with and finally convert it. But this one is not a sustainable model. We cannot sustain in this. We must improve this numbers, right? And what is the first number? You can't suddenly say, okay, instead of winning one client, I want to win 2 clients or 3 clients somehow. You can't just simply increase this percentage of conversion. The thing is, you have to increase the 200 first, then this 20, then only this one can be improved. Is that making sense? Why we should increase from the top to bottom? Because think of this as a funnel. If you are given 2,000 clients and you work very hard to connect with them, only 200 of them connect back, of which only 20 talk to you and engage with you, and of that 20, only one actually sign up, which means your work is 1 out of 2,000 sign up. Just to put that number in perspective, in percentages, it will be 1 divided by 2,000, right? I mean, this is can't really even imagine how bad it is, right? 1 divided by 2,000. It's 0.05%, not even 1%, not even 0.5%. It's 0.05%. 1 out of 2,000 sign up with us. That is terrible. Yeah, that is the most terrible thing. But it is unfortunately the reality for us today, let's say. And look at our entire lives will change if we do this, right? If we take the 200, I hope you can say this, and if we can somehow double it, instead of we connect with the same 2,000 people, but instead of 200 people connecting back, if 400 of them connected back with us, right? That will be doubling of our numbers. Instead of 20 people engaging with us, if we can make 80 of them engage. So instead of 1 person sign up, if you make 8 people sign up within the same 4 months, right? This model, even though it is only 0.4 or 0.5, this is an extremely successful model for Step Up. If we can achieve this which means every 4 month 8 clients, that means every 1 month 2 clients. If for every graduate, if we can get 2 jobs per month, I think we have achieved huge success. Now, what is that I'm trying to do here? How can we increase it, right? How can we increase 200 to 400? The answer to that is this one: relationship, one-liner for connecting. What does that mean? Why do you think with this can make change from 200 to 400? Anybody? why this relationship one-liners for connecting this? Can anybody say why it will make a difference? Anybody? What happened? Everyone's quiet. Okay. So by making the one-liners very personal, right, we believe we can increase the number of people. We can double the number of people who are connecting, by making it personalized and tailor-made and this thing. And today we have arrived at a fantastic formula for doing that. Okay. This relationship one-liner for connecting. What is that formula? It has 3 parts to it. I'm going to explain all the 3 parts. The first part, the second part, and the third part. Right? There are 3 things you need to do to make this relationship one-liner for connecting. And what are those 3 things? Number 1, call, by, name of the client, include the name of the client. But we have always been doing that. We always include the name of our client in our thing. So this is not something new. Okay. But I just, for the sake of completion, I'm going to just do it. Okay. Name of the client. The second part of the formula is include the name of their company. That is the second formula. In the first line of your reaching out, include the name, include the company, right? That's 2 things. And the third thing is these 2 are like baby stuff, right? You can easily do these 2 things, right? You don't even need to have a brain to do this. It's so easy to do the 3. But the third one is a very interesting thing, and we will call it something unique about them, right? This is the tough one. This is what we need to really work on it. Sometimes the something unique about the client can be, what is that something unique, right? It can be a video interview, right? Or video they posted, an interview they did, right? I mean, this is the tough one. I won't tell you that everybody can do this, and so a video that they posted, or a original post, right? An interview they did. If they have nothing, you can even do a Google search to see if they've done something. If nothing comes out of them, that probably means that person is not even a good client. If nothing unique is there to tell about that person, right? It is a good sign that this person is not even worth chasing. Like Mohammed was saying, this guy did not even have any, connections. Then you talk about, his job, the name of his job, job, or worst case, name of, and not name, something they said in the about section. Okay, worst case. I mean, if this person doesn't have any of these things, then yes, just this 3 things combined. Hi, Michael. That's how name of the client is included in your first line. Hi, Michael. In fact, we did many examples that I can just show you very quickly. Because we did fantastic examples yesterday. I don't remember where we did it, but yeah, this is one. Yeah, look. Look. Hi, Jordan. Okay, name of the client is in the thing. Loved your video. You're talking about a video with Groundswell Cloud Solution, name of his company, and the person with whom he interviewed. In one small sentence, all the formula is already there. Hi, Jordan, loved your video with company name and the interviewer name. Okay, let's look at the next example. Hi, John, I saw your article, why the metaverse can be biggest game changer of all. And it is insightful. Brilliant. This is a brilliant one-liner from, I think, Deng, right? Why is it brilliant? Because it ticks the John box, right? Hi, John. Name is ticked. I saw your article. This is his article, right? You will not have clients writing article all the time. So, you won't be able to use this, right, all the time. But because he found this, he even skipped the name of the company. He's not even saying anything about the name of the company. He could. That means, it would get 3 ticks, right? And look at this one. It's even more simpler. Hi, Gerald. I saw your interview with Good Morning Business. That's an amazing one, right? But what would be even more amazing is when you read the article, it is insightful. You can say what is insightful about it. I know you have only 300 characters, but there is, if this is gold mine, right? When you get gold mine, keep digging. Don't worry about, this long sentence you have to include. I am a refugee from the Kakuma refugee camp, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about this. This sentence is not even needed. If you find a gold mine like this, why the metaverse can be the biggest, just dig the mine in all 3 sentences. It's okay. It's okay if you don't say anything here, right? I saw your interview with Good Morning Business and I loved the cultural and something else that you spoke about, right? Look at the other example that other people come up with. Hi, Tommy. I'm inspired that you care about building people-centered technology. Yeah, something that about this thing. What is missing in this? Name of the company is missing, right? And how you got inspired is also missing. Hi, Shannon. Congratulations on your outstanding blah, blah, blah. Hi, Debbie. I saw your project, Parson Painting, name of the company. Superb. Hi, Nicholas. Your work in residential and commercial design, blah, blah, is amazing. So this is the formula, guys. Okay. Very simple. Name of the client, name of their company, somehow bring it in.
Hi, Anis.
Be able to bring something unique. Yes, Elmi.
Yeah, I was this morning to collect some first line. May you check that one because it's my first trial to make this any first line and any message. Can I share it to?
Not now. We'll start doing that. Not now. Okay. Let me finish this formula. So the formula is very simple. Bring the name of the client, bring the name of their company, and say something unique about them. Okay. And when you're saying something unique about them, sometimes there is a lot to say. Sometimes there is very less to say. Okay. If there is a lot to say, just keep on saying, that unique stuff, the video that you saw, the post that you read, and keep talking more about it. The more unique it is, the higher chances of connecting with them. So that's the thing. Any questions on this?
I have a question.
Yes, Rita.
There are these kind of clients whereby the only thing you can talk about to them is their experience, but the experience they have is from another company, and they are now on a new company, working for a new company for months.
That's okay.
Is it okay to talk about the experience behind?
Exactly. Yes, you can talk about their entire career. I am amazed with your 25 years across tech industry, insurance industry, and so many different companies. Yes, you can say that very much.
Okay.
Yeah. There is nothing. That's something unique about them. Yeah. It's okay to say that. So that is what is the relationship one-liner for connecting. And this is the magic that will change the number 200. Instead of only 200 people connecting, 400 people will start connecting with you in this relationship one-liner. Do you guys understand why we are stuck in this relationship one-liner? Because so this is the magic bullet, right? And I truly believe this is the most important magic bullet of the 3 magic bullets. So we're going to study about 3 magic bullets, right? Relationship one-liner for connecting, relationship one-liner for engaging, relationship one-liner for converting, right? Or selling, or whatever you want to call it. One-liner for connecting, engaging, listening. Out of these three, which one do you guys think is the most important one? It's like super important.
I think
One liner for connecting.
Did you say connecting, Ahmad Basir?
Yes, Anis.
That's really counterintuitive, right? Anybody else? It's very counterintuitive. Why would that be important? Connecting doesn't matter. Sadiq, remember, he said, thousands of people just connect back with me. They don't even care. They just connect. But I liked what you said. Anybody else?
Hello, Anis.
Yeah, MSR, go on.
Hello, Anis.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, on my side, I was about to say, relationship one-liner for engaging is most important.
Okay, why is that, MSR? Why is the second one the most important? Engaging?
Yeah, because the client can connect for the purpose of having only network, but when he's engaging with us, he will be also giving us the time to converting him or her.
Yeah. No, very good point. Yeah, if somebody engaged, that is worth its weight in gold, right? Very good point. Anybody else? There's so many amazing brains in this call. You have to think, these three is the biggest innovation we have done in the last 4 years. Connecting, engaging, converting. These three is what is going to take you to a very different, level. And remember, I'm teaching this not only for step up.1. You need to think about this when you're working for your client. This is the magic bullet, not for step up alone. It is the same magic bullet for your clients as well. So, which one of these three is the most important, you think?
Yeah, on my side is something unique, because I've realized, there is a previous client that I sent and they were very happy, yeah, because
Patience.
something unique is very important.
Yeah, something unique is very important, but I think you probably misunderstood my questions, Patience. I'm not talking about whether number 1, number 2, number 3. I'm talking about this number. Connecting is important, engaging or converting. Is connecting important, engaging important, or converting important?
I think the first thing first, connecting is most important, because if you don't connect, the rest cannot happen.
That's a very counterintuitive thinking. Very excellent. Anybody else? It's amazing what you guys, the way you think. MSA also thought like that.
As to me,
Mhm.
the most important in the engaging, because it is very much likely to have them connected as we have them today. But the magic happens when a very engaging message is sent to them to bring them more closer.
Excellent.
Because the connecting, they will always connect.
Yep. No, very good. Yep.
I
Yes,
think,
Abhi.
Anis,
Yes, tell me.
yeah, I think it's sometimes you get more connection, but you not get anything of engagement. And not sometimes you get less connection, you get more engagement. That is sometimes happens.
Very good. Anybody else? Nobody thinks converting is important. I'm really surprised and I'm very happy that none of you think converting is important. Converting is what puts food on the table. Converting is what puts money on the table. Converting is what put revenue in all your hands. But none of you so far think converting is important. It's amazing. I really like it. Go ahead. Anybody else? Yes, no.
I second Kiza that engaging is very important, because connecting is more likely people can connect with you, but when you are able to engage with them, by engaging with them, you are creating a very good relationship. Then where your relationship is in a good, motion, then converting them will not give you hard time now.
Okay. Very good point. No. Anyone else? Last point. Anyone else? Yes, Sir.
Yes, Alon.
Yes, Sir.
Okay, on my side, I think
Hello.
connecting also is also important. Engaging is also important. But what if we don't convert them to be our own? That is another issue. We can engage with them. Okay, we just create a friendly relationship. But once we are not able to convert them, is where we get now the obstacle. We should make them to work on our own activities, or we should convert them to understand what we are doing and what is the benefit into today's world, is what I've been thinking about.
Very good. Very good. Just one quick feedback to everybody. I hope nobody will, take it wrong. Whenever you start talking, please don't say, on my side. I mean, every single one of you, before you start talking, you say, on my side, something. Don't say that. Just say what you want to say directly. Don't use that filler. It looks like everybody uses this filler word called on my side. On my side. No need to, use that. See, there is no right or wrong answer to any of these questions. Okay, so know that first. It's just opinion. My opinion versus your opinion. I truly believe the relationship one-liner for connecting is the most important thing. It is like casting the net. You go to sea, you want to catch fish, right? Maybe you only want to catch, one type of fish, or I don't know, right? But if you do not cast your net wide enough, right? If you then, it is the most fundamental thing. It doesn't matter how many connect back and all those, whether they connect for the heck of it or not. You think about it. LinkedIn allows you to make 30,000 connections for your lifetime, right? Every connection that you make on LinkedIn can become a potential client, if not today, tomorrow, if not tomorrow, 3 months, if not 3 months, 6 months, if not 6 months, a year, if not a year, maybe 5 years down the line. 5 years down the line, they got excited with a post that you did, and they come back to you and sign up. The point I'm making is, the more the bigger our net, the bigger or the more number of nets we cast, or the bigger the size of our net, right? Eventually, the bigger the size of our catch, the more fish we will catch, right? And that's my thinking. Even because every person that we connect will engage at some point in time, will convert at some point in time, right? Is what I think. They may not have that particular need when you speak to them. They may not even believe you. They might, so many possibilities are there. But over a period of time, every person can be converted. So relationship one-liner for connecting is extremely important. You have to be careful. One thing, this is true only if the target audience is extremely good. Yeah, just remember that. Like Muhammad Abdullahi got 500 people with bad, 0 connections. That's a bad idea, right? That's a bad target audience. You should not hunt with those guys at all. If your target audience is really good, all CXOs, all founders of all funded companies, everyone who connects with you is worth approximately around $10,000. Think of that. Every person, there is a thing called lifetime client value. LCV, lifetime client value. The lifetime client value of every person who connects with you can be, let's say, $10,000 multiplied by maybe 10 years. So $100,000 approximately. That could be the lifetime client value of every single potential client you connect with. If that person is potential. If the person is useless, then obviously the numbers don't add up. So remember that, in my opinion, that is what is the most important one. So the more time that you spend in mastering this simple technique, name of the client, name of their company, something unique, even something unique, we can we can formalize or master it, because I really don't know how to find something unique. But based on the work that you guys did over the last 1 month, I think it's a video, original post, interview. I think this is what is going to be the main one, right? Just based on the work that you did. Maybe we'll find the other things later, right? So that's the formula. And what is the formula for engaging? What is the best? Once they have connected, once they have done, we are still figuring out the formula. Yes, no.
I don't want to miss.
So right. Honestly, I don't think I have, or we have together have worked on engaging, to tell about what is the best thing to do. Really, we haven't really, it is, in my opinion, very, very important. The skill required for relationship one-liner for engaging is really, really, different. Right? It involves asking a question. Right? For connecting, it is simply saying something nice, saying something unique about that person. But for engaging, the thing is, a question, asking a question is going to be important, right? Other things, I don't know. Ryan is a master in this. We can get Ryan to help us to do some of these things, right? But I don't know what is the best way to make them engage. It cannot be the client. It has to be about it has to be about our cause, and if they like it, our cause, something, and also their cost, something, and then ask them to say if they would remember one thing here: we're not selling anything. Remember, we're not selling anything. We're not pitching something. No, it's about, we believe in something big. It's about what we believe in, and also what they believe in. Do they believe in something, or what they believe in? And then ask them a question, right? Something like that. I don't know. This is not a very good thing I'm teaching you right now, but keep it at the back of your mind. We will master this when we practice it for the whole of next month. We have not practiced this yet, right? So when we practice it the whole of next month, we will master this, and we'll come back and do another video on how to do relationship one-liner for engaging, right? I do not know. Maybe sometimes, like one thing that we did, which worked out really well was, liking and sharing their post, right? And even better than that was, commenting on their post. And even better than that was, anybody? We did a few more experiments, right? Last month. So liking and sharing definitely got their attention. Commenting, even better. So commenting on their post by tagging people, by tagging other people also. Okay. What else? What is the last and the most important thing that we did to get their attention? Anybody?
Yes.
Yes.
If possible, creating a post about them and posting on LinkedIn
post
by tagging them.
about the client. Yes, absolutely. Creating a real post about the client. If this has to get their attention, right? If this does not get their attention, that means they are dead and they don't even exist. So, forget about, chasing them, right? But this will definitely push them to engage. Okay. And even this one, we have not practiced enough, but I know for a fact, what is the, so what is the number one formula for this one? Anybody? Relationship one-liner for converting? Number one, what is the most important?
Talking about the target audience.
Yeah, correct. I'm going to introduce a new term called target market and buyer persona. I mean, this is a good one. If you want to study a little bit, I'll not spend too much time on it. Can anybody tell me what is the difference between target market? I'm specifically using the word target market instead of target audience, because I think we can do like this: target market plus buyer persona equal to target audience. Okay, I'll explain this a little later. But are you able to get the difference between can anybody think what is a buyer persona is? Just for 1 second digression. What is a buyer persona? Anybody? What is the target market vis-a-vis buyer persona?
I'm thinking, and this is when you say buyer persona as the individual ideal client, like for example, founder, CXO, and etc.
Yeah. So, this is this is really nice that we worked it out like this. So this is the target market, right? So the target market of a client is typically, always start with geography, then industry, then company headcount. This three together determines target market. And this is the buyer persona. Right? What is the role of that function or the seniority, or what is the job title of our client and their seniority? This typically determines the buyer persona. We can even say years of experience. Years of experience as a more than 10 years as a what? Buyer persona, right? Makes sense? Years of experience. You can put it here also, years of experience. No, you don't have to use it all the time, but it is one of the things. But when you combine them both, when you combine the target market and the buyer persona, you get target audience. Does it make sense, guys? I mean, we do this every single day in Sales Navigator, right? So this is the target market. ServiceNow is the target market. And so you can think, so, everything that we say in company is target market, and personal is also target market. Everything that we say in role is buyer persona. Hopefully, that makes sense. It doesn't, if it's okay, if you're learning this for the first time, that's okay. Identify their target market and buyer persona, analyze their target audience. What is the difference between identify and analyze? Identify is, anybody want to take a shot? What is the difference between identifying the target audience and analyzing the target audience? What's the difference between identifying the target audience? So here we have identified the target audience. Okay. What is analysis? This is analysis. I did a quick analysis So see how I'm converting that, identification here. I'm sure you're already connecting with CXOs and VPs from emerging brands space. See, okay. So this is the target market. I have identified it. Then I'm analyzing him. I did a quick analysis of all the top CXOs and VPs responsible for customer service. And I found more than 94,000 potential clients in the US within companies that are scaling. This is what you called analysis. This is the target market. This is the total analysis that you did. And this is the standard message that you're going to add to that. Does it make sense? Identify their target market, analyze their target audience with numbers, etc., etc. Then just add the standard message. So this is our current. This second one-liner for engaging and one-liner for converting, right? We are simply, not perfect at it. Okay, we are just starting, but this one we are now, really doing it, and we are beginning to perfect it. So I'll pause here. Okay, from a teaching perspective, we will today focus only on relationship one-liner for connecting. And today we will execute, whatever we've learned, and see if we can, make a huge difference when we meet on Monday. Because between today and tomorrow, we should try and connect. Each and every one of us here should try and connect with at least 10 to 20 clients. And when we meet on Monday, we should have had so many connections that we can work on the second part, relationship one-liner for engaging. Okay, I'll just pause this recording so that we can continue our